Hi everyone, Laura Koval here, and I wanted to talk to you today about a question I've been getting from a lot of my clients lately, and that's why aren't my tomatoes ripening? Why are they just staying green on the plant? And as you can see, if you look behind me, this plant was planted after our last frost this year. It's a Sweet 100 cherry tomato, and some of the fruit on this guy has been sitting here really all summer. We've had a few ripened tomatoes from it, but really not that many. So there's a few possibilities for this, and depending on when you planted and also the type of plant, and also there's some temperature factors here. So the first one is when you planted. This year we had kind of a late frost in Tulsa. Usually our unofficial planting date is April 15th, but that week was actually very cold. I didn't plant this guy out until after that week because this year in this particular bed, I didn't want to deal with using frost cloth or other frost protections. So I waited until I was sure that the threat of frost had passed. I waited for soil temperatures to be a little warmer because in general, if soil temperatures are too low, these types of plants that like warm weather are not going to thrive. So with this guy, it was planted a little later than usual. What tends to happen then is we get really hot. This stunts the plant a little bit insofar that its processes are not going to be the same as if it was a little cooler. Once tomato plants get above the 80-85 degree range, especially once we have warm nights as well as days, they don't pollinate as much and the fruit won't ripen as fast. The hotter it gets, the slower the ripening process is going to be. So with these guys, they've just been hanging out. Now it's going to be getting a little cooler in the next few weeks, and all of a sudden I should start to see an influx in tomatoes. So as you can see from this information, a lot of it is just a timing issue. One of the things that's nice is if you do want earlier tomatoes here in Oklahoma, you can plant them earlier and do some frost protection. Put up a little mini hoop house, put up some frost cloth over it, throw old sheets over your immature plants. That'll give you a little bit of a jump. Otherwise, your main factor is just keeping your tomato plants nice and healthy so that once we get to this point in the fall, they're going to still be healthy and happy and you'll still get all of your fruit production. You can also try to do some shade cloth and things during the day, but as far as ripening goes, it's probably not going to help your plant too much. So the idea is just keep your plants healthy, keep your plants happy, and know that next year, if we plant a little bit earlier, you'll probably get an early harvest of tomatoes and then again in the fall, which is one of the nice things about having these guys in your garden. So keep your plants healthy, enjoy all of your fruit, and enjoy your fall harvest as much as your spring and summer.